1 a.m. Look at this consistency. All of this COVID business started. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, March 11th, and for this video, I have a really busy weekend, so I figured I would just kind of take you guys with me through all that stuff. So this morning, as you would have seen, I've just made myself a decaf cup of coffee. I haven't been drinking coffee as often just because I find that whenever I have caffeine in the day, it really affects my sleep. But I wanted something to kind of sip on this morning because my mom is still asleep, so I cannot make my smoothie yet. I just have made myself a decaf cup of coffee in this cute little Epcot mug. It's so cute. Fun fact, my favorite colors are purple and yellow. So this actually isn't my mug, it's my dad's, but I love the colors of it. So I think it's really cute and I use it whenever I come over to my parents' house. But yes, I am back at my parents' house this weekend. Had a lot of things that I needed to do here in Tulsa for that. I got in really late last night. I got home at like 9:45 and literally just went straight to bed, and so I slept in a little bit today, and I will be taking today off from working out unless I find myself later this evening with just this insane amount of energy that I just need to get out, in which case then I'll do a leg workout. But if not, I would just plan to do that tomorrow and take today as a rest day. As I've said, I have a lot of crazy things going on this weekend, so I thought I would just kind of film like throughout my weekend for you guys. It's not really that crazy, it's just whenever I have to go somewhere now for something, I guess because of COVID maybe, but whenever I have to go somewhere for something, it just feels like I have so much to do. I guess because I haven't been leaving my house very often for the past year now. That's crazy. It's been a year since all of this COVID business started. I remember actually when it all started. I had come home for spring break. I was still in college and I had come home from spring break and we were planning on going to Disney World. And I was like, oh, there's no way they'll close the parks. Like, they want that money. Like, there's no way. And I didn't really understand, I guess, at the time, like, how bad it was. I don't think anybody understood, really, how bad it was. But I just remember thinking, like, oh, they're not going to close. We're going to get to go on our vacation. Everything's going to be fine. And then I got home to Tulsa and my mom texted me and was like, vacation's canceled, Disney closed the parks. And I think that's the moment when I was like, wow, this must be serious. If Disney's gonna miss out on all that revenue by closing their parks, this must be for real. So, it's been a year since that. Cheers. Is it raining? Yeah, I guess since I have to leave the house, I feel like I have a lot of stuff to do today, which in reality, I really don't. When looking at my to-do list, it's not that bad. I feel like that just goes without saying for every day that I have. Like, if I have anything to do, it feels like I have so much to do, but I just don't. I just get a little anxious about things and getting things done. If we look at the to-do list that I have for today, I have meet with florist at 12 p.m., file taxes at 5 p.m., and film. I have 3 things to do. More things will get added to my to-do list as I go on throughout the day. Yeah, but I'm just gonna sip on my coffee and I'm gonna get some work done, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. So I've just been working and I stopped to make a smoothie bowl, and I just want to say, look at this consistency. Update, it was really good. Alrighty guys, so it's a little bit later. It's actually almost 1 o'clock, and I was in such a huge hurry to get to the florist that I totally forgot to film any of it. It took me like 25 minutes to drive there and 25 minutes to drive back home. And I only get an hour for lunch, so I was just feeling really flustered. So I didn't film any of it, and I'm really sorry because the place is so cute. It went well. I know I've talked about this in a couple of my other videos, but we're splitting up the ceremony and the reception. So we've got about a month until Cameron and I are actually getting married. So I met with the florist just to finalize some of those smaller details. And then I'll have to meet with her again, probably in June, right before our reception, because we'll also have flowers for that. But for the rest of the afternoon, I just have to finish a couple things up at work. And then later, after I get off work around 4:30, I just have to go drop off some tax documents so that an accountant can file my tax return for me. I don't have much to do today for the rest of the day. The big thing was going and meeting with the florist. So now that that's done, I feel way less stressed. I don't know why, I just let things stress me out so much. I really need to stop doing that. I'm gonna fold this laundry, get some work done, and then hopefully get a hefty tax return. So we'll see. Good morning, you guys. It is Friday and it is about 8:30. I've been up since 4:30, but I didn't work out this morning just because yesterday I did something really weird to my back. I think I had like a back spasm. It just like, I was stretching and I was laying on the floor, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain, I can't move. So yeah, I've been up since 4:30, but I've just mostly been doing some content creation during that time. I've been creating a lot of Instagram posts. I'm currently kind of doing like a rebranding type thing almost. So I've just been working on that and then writing captions for them. It takes a lot longer than you think that it would. So it's about 8:30, and today at work, actually, I am taking a half day. I have a doctor's appointment to go to at 11:30. So I'm taking off work for that, and then I'm just gonna take off the rest of the day. I feel like I've been working really hard lately and a lot, and that might be part of the reason why I hurt my back last night, just because I've been pushing really hard lately to be productive and get a lot of things done. And I do have a pretty busy weekend this week, so after my doctor's appointment, I'm just gonna take things really slow and just kind of try to rest and relax. And depending on how my back feels, I may try to go for a walk later or maybe do an upper body workout. I really don't wanna push too hard today, but I have a lot of energy. Even though I woke up at 4:30, I have quite a bit of energy, so I may try to go for a walk or do some sort of workout later this afternoon, depending on how I feel. I do have to work tomorrow. Basically, what we have to do is we just have to monitor that all of the clocks switch over correctly so that when people are clocking in and out, they get compensated for the correct amount of time. So basically, tomorrow night, I will have to be working from about 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. until all of the clocks across the country have switched over finally and are on the correct time zone. So I'm glad that I'm taking an afternoon off today because I do have to work on a Saturday night / Sunday morning thing. It shouldn't be too bad. The only reason I don't want to do it is because I usually go to bed at 9 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. And tomorrow I will be going to bed, or I guess technically Sunday, I will be going to bed at 5 a.m. So I'm a little nervous that I'm going to fall asleep. But it's part of the reason why I decided to film, because if I start to get sleepy or get loopy, I can just hop on here and talk to you guys. Hello everybody. I am not sure when the last time I talked to you was, but it is now technically Sunday morning at 12:30, and I have logged on to my computer to get ready for DST, daylight savings time. So for the next 4 hours, I will be trying to stay awake and monitoring the daylight savings time process and making sure everything switches over correctly. I tried to take a nap from about like 10 p.m., which is probably when I normally would have gone to bed, but I set an alarm for midnight. We'll be getting done probably around the time when I usually wake up in the mornings. I'm debating on whether or not I want to make a coffee. I am usually dead asleep at this point. 1 a.m. we have the first time change. Then it'll be 2 a.m. our time, and it will go forward to 3 a.m. So we'll go from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Then the last one will be at, no, not the last one. There will be one at 4 a.m. and then another one at 5. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm watching Harry Potter. Bit of an update. I have not left my bed to go make coffee, but we have officially seen daylight savings time here in Central Standard Time. So it's 3 a.m. and we have 2 more to go. 2 more hours. Wow, look at this. That's pretty on par with how I feel. Good morning, you guys. It is finally Sunday. It's about 1 p.m., I think. I actually woke up at 9:30, so we finished up with our DST stuff around 5:15, and so I had been taking naps in between each time change, so I actually feel really rested, surprisingly, and everything went well and all of that jazz. And so basically I just watched church online, and I've just been kind of like planning for the next week and just going over things. So at about 3 p.m. today, I have a class that I have to take that is like 5 hours long, so it'll be from 3 to 8 p.m. But other than that, I am not doing that much today. I might go to Target here in a sec, but other than that, not much is going on. So I'm just gonna sit down and make a grocery list here really quickly for the week, and then probably go pick up a few things at Target, and then take my class at 3.